It's been a privilege to actually be able to have this course for my EdTPA. I think the part of this course that was the most helpful that I didn't realize was just having the feedback to go back and forth with my instructor on here are some expectations, here's what they're kind of looking for. I was a little short on my EdTPA by like 1 point, so I have to retake it. But when I talked to a lot of my peers, because I had the privilege of teaching in my own classroom and having a position as I was going through my student teaching, I remember telling them about like my EdTPA preparation program, and they were just like, I wish that I had that, because they fought back and forth with EdTPA and organizations not having like a streamlined process. So I think just having the receptive feedback of saying like, nope, you're not, this isn't what we're looking for, you're missing the mark, go back and workshop it again, was really helpful. As far as making the connections for what was required of me in the classroom, it was good for me to like readjust those goals and to realize, particularly with my part 3, my feedback, I did really well for my part 1, but my part 3, there was just a lot of 2s for them, and that's great. That's meeting some of the expectations, but I want to continue to further and do more. So just giving proper feedback to students, giving both constructive but also noting the positives. They're just things that when I got my score back, it let me see more of a holistic picture of how those things work. As far as the biggest impact that student teaching had on me, particularly in this time, I think last year I taught 1st grade, and this year I'm teaching 6th grade. Teaching in general has just been a strange growth mentally and emotionally, and for me, it's a strain and hard. The day in and day out of a teacher is a hard spot, and it's not really for the faint of heart. I kind of get the essence of why people are like, if you don't love to teach, you won't do it. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think just the biggest impact has always just been the students. Parents can be their own big thing, but there's a lot of students who I interact with who really need a safe space, and school can be that, and just being this one strange person, how you can be this confidant for a lot of students has been huge. So just another year of getting to love and care for people who aren't in the same walks as me, and just this next generation, and show them things that isn't normal for them, especially as a 6th grade teacher. We're all trying to figure out, or many of my students are just trying to figure out how to be kind. So I think there's been a lot of that growth, and a lot of just kind of in awe that I have the opportunity to do this so often. As far as these courses to do my own classroom, I've been fortunate to do it the past 2 times, but I've always worked while I've been doing this program, and honestly it's been huge just to go through the coursework, the material. I think every year it makes you prepared to lead your own classroom, and every year always reforming and retooling those things. So I feel prepared. I feel more prepared now, and next year I'll feel even more prepared just to continue to do it. I think that's the biggest thing that I've taken away from everything, is to just, we have to be students as much as we're teachers. Not our process and our practice is not always the best. It can work for us, but we might go into other people's classroom, and I've had the ability to do that, and that's been great, to just go observe in other people's classroom, to have a reason and a rationale for doing it. But it's also just been something that I'm glad that I've been able to do. I've talked to other teachers, and they've always been like, I wish I could just take the time. And I try and encourage them to go to other people's classroom to see things they might not think of. So overall, the program was quintessential for me, and it really has helped me prepare better, and it will continue to help me prepare better. So thank you for the opportunity, and I'm very thankful that I chose this course, or this curriculum, to help me sharpen and grow as a teacher. So thank you.